Solana is one of the most innovative, fastest-growing cryptocurrencies, and it has been compared and marketed as the next Ethereum. But when we see the market caps over the past few months, the price of crypto tokens is comparatively flat and results in a large crypto sell-off. But the question arises, what will be the value of Solana token at the end of 2022? If you are still wondering how it is comparable to Ethereum, watch the complete video, because in this video, we are going to unveil the benefits of the most underrated crypto token and its value at the end of 2022. Solana is the most underrated cryptocurrency, named after a small Southern Californian coastal city. It was developed to work similarly to and improve the second most popular token, Ethereum. Solana is a public and open-source blockchain system, invented by Yakovenko, a former executive at Qualcomm in 2017. According to the facts, Solana claims to have achieved high transaction speed without sacrificing a decentralized system. But how does Solana fit in the larger picture of cryptocurrencies? Let's go through a quick history of crypto. It all started in 2009 with the invention of Bitcoin, which became the crypto revolution. Bitcoin had a certain feature like decentralized trust, which allows the strangers to make their transactions without being ripped off. And it doesn't require any central authorities like banks to keep it running. After Bitcoin, the next stage in the world of digital currency was Ethereum, proposed by Vitalik Buterin and hence developed in 2015. Ethereum was launched with a bundle of new features, like making smart contracts, paving the way for the next generation of blockchain tools, like decentralized apps or NFTs, other than making transactions in ethers. But Ethereum, since its invention, was relatively slow and extremely costly, using a huge amount of electricity with its proof-of-work model. And after a decade, developers are unable to solve these massive problems. But then one man, Anatoly Yakovenko, decided to make a change and solve Ethereum's limitations. He came up with his idea of proof-of-history blockchain, resulting in the new crypto blockchain in the world of digital currency called Solana. Solana is both cryptocurrency platform and a flexible platform for running many decentralized platforms. The major innovation in Solana is the speed that is achieved by a variety of technologies like proof of history or POH. According to developers, Solana is capable of achieving 50,000 transactions per second. The reason behind this is that the developers hope that high-speed transactions and low transaction charges will make their platform enabled to compete with top centralized systems like Visa. As we know, the blockchain is the technology that makes decentralized transactions possible and created a whole world of cryptocurrencies. But previously, the blockchain had a major drawback. Compared to the top centralized systems like Visa and MasterCard, it was slower. As reported in 2021, Ethereum processes less than 15 transactions per second, compared to the thousands of transactions for Visa's network. Solana is one of the innovative and modern crypto solutions that aim to make blockchain networks faster and more scalable. It uses a bundle of innovation technologies, like proof of history. And at the end, Solana allows faster transactions as compared to other competitors, Ethereum and Cardano, at a fraction of the cost. But wait, we are using some like proof of history and proof of work that not every person knows. So let's back up. We have to distinguish here proof of history and the mechanism of proof of work. Proof of work is an old mechanism of obtaining consensus on blockchain that both Bitcoin and Ethereum use today. With proof of work, you mine on a blockchain network by solving intense math problems using the computation power of your computer. Proof of history is a different mechanism that allows users to stake their ownership on the blockchain network to validate the transactions. Users need different validators to validate their transactions and save the network. Proof of history tags each transaction on the chain with a timestamp, letting you know which transaction occurred when. As of now, we have discussed what Solana is. So let's move on to the next step, that how much trending and popular it is among the investors in crypto market. Solana is a very efficient, fast, and secure blockchain network. Initially, the work of this project was started in 2017 and was launched back in March of 2022. But it gained popularity and gets acknowledged by investors in 2021 when Solana coins quickly climbed up on the caps of blockchain, climbing from position 42 in February 2021 to the position in September 2021. The reasons for this fast growth are already discussed at the beginning of this video. If you missed it, Go back and take a look. Solana's price only started to rise back in February 2021, when the whole cryptocurrency was shining brightly like a moon. It also didn't face the crash as compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum in mid-2021, yet its price also declines. According to the technical analysis by TradingView, published in April of 2022, Solana is ranked as the 7th biggest and most popular digital currency network. And at last but not least, Solana also grabbed a place in the list of coins that will explode in 2022. So, Solana got much popularity among the giants of digital currencies and is considered the most secure and fast blockchain network for trading and making a profit. Overall performance of all digital currencies is very poor this year, but Solana is at its worst. At the start of the year, Solana was traded at the price of $170, which is now about $48 after an 80% downfall in its value. So to make any value of money by staking the Solana coins, we have to look at the Solana coin tokenomics. Tokenomics is simply the economy of Solana tokens. According to the latest figures, around 28 billion tokens of Solana is in circulation in market caps. But as new tokens are stacked every year, and if include the new tokens this year, the figure will go beyond 46 billion. Most people believe that Solana will rise by over $100 by the end of 2022, but the performance of the tokens as compared to its competitors Ethereum and Cardano is very low. In the last few months, Ethereum had made a little progress, but for Solana, there is no overall change in performance. According to technical analysis, let's make a quick overview of the expected price of Solana at the end of 2022. The minimum cost of Solana is $47, and the maximum it can reach is $52. The average trading will be $48.60, but at the start of 2023, the Solana price is predicted to increase to $60, with a 71% increase as compared to 2022. But if you stake now, you will have to pay a 6.7% annualized, which means Solana is facing about 5% inflation, and that inflation rate will drop down until it levels down to the 1.5% in the long term. So as a validator, you can still make money. So most people stack their tokens with the existing validators, who will usually take a little percentage of the profit or staking reward as commission or fees and pay the rest to the investor. But how to choose a validator among the existing 1,641 overstacked validators? Wait, there is another way, which you can use to get a high stacking return annually. You can the best stacking return by putting your Solana in a locked stacking contract on Binance for an annual 43% return. You can put out 20 Solana to get this crazy return, but the drawback is tokens are not stacked in a technical way. Rather, Binance loans your token out to someone else, and you can't be able to use your 20 Solana tokens. Like other cryptocurrencies, Solana can be purchased or traded on a number of platforms. Some centralized platform where you can trade Solana include Binance.us and Coinbase. After purchasing Solana tokens, investors are most likely wanted to store them in crypto wallets. Unlikely, as the name depicts, crypto wallets are not the place where cryptocurrencies are stored. Rather, they are stored where the owner stores the key to their crypto wallet. These wallets can be hot or cold, but the safest is a cold wallet as it works offline.